Pain is inevitable. Loss, betrayal, disappointment, they visit everyone. But for most people, pain becomes a prison. They hold on to it, replay it, and let it dictate their future. The Stoic sees pain differently. Pain is not a sentence, it's raw material. It's the fire that can either consume you or forge you into something unbreakable. Marcus Aurelius faced war, political betrayal, and personal loss. His answer was never self-pity, it was action. He asked, "What can this pain teach me? How can this trial make me better?" This mindset turned pain into fuel. Epictetus, born into slavery, understood pain as the ultimate training ground. His life proved a truth that still stands today. Your control doesn't lie in avoiding pain. It lies in deciding what to do with it. The Stoic method doesn't deny the weight of pain. It uses it, because in every wound lies an opportunity, not just to survive, but to transform. The first step in the Stoic method of turning pain into power is acceptance without resistance. Pain hurts more when you fight it. The Stoic doesn't waste energy asking, "Why me?" He says, "It is here, now what?" This mindset strips pain of its power to shock you. The second step is finding the lesson inside the suffering. Marcus Aurelius wrote that every difficulty carries instructions. A betrayal teaches caution. A loss teaches gratitude. A failure teaches adaptation. When you start asking, "What is this here to teach me?" the pain shifts from being an enemy to becoming a mentor. The third step is discipline of focus. Pain tries to scatter your mind into past regrets or future fears. The Stoic brings it back to the present. What can I control right now? It might be one action, one decision, one breath. That focus keeps you from drowning in emotions you can't change. Pain will visit again. It always does. But the man trained in these steps doesn't just survive it. He grows stronger every time. If you've been carrying pain, it's not a sign of weakness. It's a sign of unused power. Most people try to escape it, distract themselves, or wait for it to fade. But pain doesn't disappear on its own. It transforms only when you decide to work with it. That's what the Stoics mastered. This channel isn't about false comfort or temporary motivation. It's about turning your struggle into fuel, exactly like Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, and Seneca did. Every lesson here is a tool to help you channel hardship into resilience, clarity, and inner strength. If you're serious about mastering yourself, about taking your pain and making it a source of unshakable power, subscribe now. Join a community built for transformation, not excuses. We don't wait for perfect conditions. We train in the fire. Your pain isn't the end of your story. It's the beginning of your strength. Think about the moments that defined the strongest people in history. None of them were born in comfort. They were shaped in fire. Marcus Aurelius didn't become the philosopher-emperor during peaceful days. His wisdom was carved during years of war and personal loss. Epictetus didn't become a teacher of resilience because life was kind. He was born into slavery and turned suffering into mastery. The Stoic doesn't waste pain. When life delivers betrayal, he turns it into boundaries. When he faces loss, he turns it into gratitude for what remains. When he meets failure, he turns it into fuel for growth. Pain isn't a wall, it's a doorway, but only for those willing to walk through it. Every trial becomes a test. Every test becomes training, and over time, the man who refuses to break becomes the man others can't shake. This is the transformation pain offers, not just survival, but a stronger, calmer, more disciplined self on the other side. Pain will always return, different faces, different times, but it will come. Most men spend their lives trying to avoid it, but the Stoic understands, you don't escape pain, you train for it. And every time it comes, you choose, will this break me or will this build me? The strongest men aren't the ones who never suffered. They're the ones who decided that every wound would become wisdom, every loss would become focus, and every betrayal would become clarity. Over time, pain stops feeling like punishment and starts feeling like preparation. You can't choose when pain arrives, but you can choose what it leaves behind. That choice is what separates the man who collapses from the man who grows unshakable. So ask yourself, what will you do with the pain you're carrying right now? Will it remain a weight, or will it become the weapon that shapes your strength?